Welcome back to CarScope, your trusted spot for in-depth, no-nonsense car reviews that tell you what really matters behind the badge. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most refined and best-selling luxury SUVs in its segment, the 2026 Lexus RX 350. Lexus has built its reputation on quiet confidence, comfort, and reliability, and the RX has always been at the heart of that legacy. But for 2026, the RX 350 aims to be more than just the safe luxury choice. It wants to feel modern, athletic, and connected in ways that previous generations never quite achieved. So let's find out if Lexus has truly nailed the formula this time. The moment you walk up to the 2026 RX 350, you know Lexus means business. The exterior design continues the sharp, sculpted language we've seen evolve over the past decade, but there's a new level of maturity here. Lexus has refined the spindle grille once again. It's now more integrated, less shouty, and flows naturally into the front fascia. The edges have softened, but the attitude hasn't disappeared. The LED headlamps are slimmer and more aggressive, featuring Lexus's signature blade daytime running lights that sweep outward like a fine stroke of precision. The hood has subtle character lines that guide your eyes toward the emblem, giving the RX a sense of motion even when it's standing still. When viewed from the side, the RX 350 feels perfectly proportioned. Lexus resisted the temptation to chase coupe-like rooflines, which means passengers and cargo both benefit. The wheel arches are slightly more pronounced, hinting at capability, but this SUV still leans into urban sophistication rather than off-road ruggedness. The floating roof design returns but looks more refined thanks to tighter body lines and a cleaner C-pillar integration. Depending on your trim, you'll find 19-inch, 20-inch, or even 21-inch alloy wheels with intricate spoke designs that reflect the RX's dual personality, a sporty yet understated. The shoulder line is crisp, running neatly from the front fender to the taillights, giving the car a planted stance that looks balanced and elegant. Now, swing around to the back, and you'll notice one of the most striking evolutions of the RX's styling language. The rear light bar spans the entire width of the SUV, connecting both taillights into one seamless strip. The Lexus script replaces the traditional L badge, a modern touch that aligns with the brand's new identity. There's subtle detailing around the bumper with integrated reflectors and a sculpted diffuser-like element that adds depth without unnecessary aggression. The rear hatch opens wide, making access to the cargo area effortless, perfect for families or anyone who appreciates practicality wrapped in luxury. The overall look is cohesive, contemporary, and distinctly Lexus, bold but never brash. Open the door, and the Lexus experience truly comes alive. The 2026 RX 350's cabin is a masterclass in calmness and craftsmanship. Every material feels deliberate, from the soft leather on the dashboard to the brushed aluminum accents that trace the interior contours. The design philosophy follows the Tizuna concept, which Lexus describes as a horse and rider connection, meaning every control and display is intuitively positioned around the driver for minimal distraction. The steering wheel feels perfectly sized, with tactile buttons that are responsive without being cluttered. At the center of the dash, the massive 14-inch touchscreen display dominates the scene, powered by Lexus's latest infotainment interface. It's fast, fluid, and finally feels up to par with European and American rivals. The system supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, voice commands that actually understand natural speech, and seamless over-the-air updates. Beneath the screen, physical controls for temperature and volume remain a decision we applaud, as it keeps usability simple and familiar. The seats are a highlight. Lexus has long been known for comfort, and the 2026 RX doesn't disappoint. The front seats are supportive yet plush, offering multiple adjustments, heating, ventilation, and even massage in higher trims. The materials range from new-look synthetic leather to semi-aniline leather, depending on configuration, all feeling supple and high quality. The rear seats slide and recline, offering impressive legroom. Lexus also improved sound insulation dramatically, using thicker glass and more acoustic material, which means road and wind noise are virtually non-existent and can have a normal conversation at highway speeds without raising your voice. In terms of technology, the RX 350 brings its A game. The digital instrument cluster is crisp and customizable, displaying everything from navigation to driver assist information. There's also an optional head-up display that projects key data onto the windshield, and a panoramic camera system that helps with tight parking maneuvers. The Mark Levinson premium audio system continues to be one of the best in the business, delivering rich, immersive sound with crystal clarity. Ambient lighting across the cabin adds to the premium ambience, with configurable colors that subtly shift depending on your driving mode or time of day. Under the hood, the 2026 Lexus RX 350 sticks to what it knows best: a smooth, dependable performance. Power comes from a 2.4-liter turbocharged inline-4 engine producing around 275 horsepower and 317 pound-feet of torque. It's paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission that feels refined and responsive, shifting seamlessly whether you're cruising or accelerating. The RX isn't designed to be a track machine, but it offers a satisfying balance between power and poise. The turbocharged engine provides enough low-end torque to make highway merges effortless and overtaking smooth. Front-wheel drive comes standard, but most buyers will likely opt for the available all-wheel drive system, which enhances grip and stability in varying conditions. Lexus also continues to offer adaptive suspension and drive mode select, allowing you to fine-tune the ride between comfort, eco, and sport modes. In comfort, the RX glides over imperfections like its floating switch to sport, and it tightens up just enough to make twisty roads enjoyable without losing refinement. Steering is light yet precise, and the body control has improved compared to previous generations, thanks in part to the platform's increased rigidity. Fuel economy is respectable for the class, with an estimated combined rating hovering around 24 to 26 miles per gallon depending on configuration. And, of course, Lexus continues to offer hybrid and plug-in hybrid variants for those seeking even greater efficiency, though our focus today remains on the gas-powered RX 350. When it comes to safety, Lexus never compromises. The 2026 RX 350 includes the latest Lexus Safety System Plus 3.0 suite, which bundles advanced driver aids like adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, road sign recognition, and a new proactive driving assist that uses sensors to anticipate potential hazards in low-speed traffic. There's also an enhanced pre-collision system capable of detecting pedestrians and cyclists in more complex scenarios. The result is an SUV that feels like it's looking out for you at every turn, a reassuring trait for families and long-distance travelers alike. Now, let's talk about value. The 2026 Lexus RX 350 starts around the mid-$50,000 range for the base model, climbing into the low $60,000s for higher trims with added luxury features and AWD. Considering what you get at craftsmanship, technology, reliability, and resale value, it's an incredibly competitive package in the luxury midsize SUV segment. Competitors like the BMW X5 and Mercedes-Benz GLE may offer more aggressive powertrains, but few can match the RX's balance of serenity, quality, and long-term dependability. Living with the RX 350 feels easy. It's the kind of car that fits effortlessly into daily life, stylish enough for the city, comfortable enough for long trips, and practical enough for families. You can sense the Lexus philosophy everywhere, the pursuit of perfection not through flash, but through thoughtfulness. It's not trying to reinvent luxury, it's refining it, one subtle improvement at a time. As we wrap up, it's clear that the 2026 Lexus RX 350 continues to be a standout choice for buyers who value comfort, sophistication, and peace of mind above all else. It's not about loud statements or headline-grabbing horsepower figures, it's about delivering a deeply satisfying ownership experience. Lexus understands its audience, and this new RX is the best interpretation of that understanding yet. So, what's the verdict? The 2026 RX 350 doesn't just maintain the Lexus legacy, it elevates it. It's quieter, more connected, more efficient, and more refined than ever before. Whether you're upgrading from an older RX or cross-shopping against European rivals, this SUV deserves to be high on your list. That's all for today's deep dive review here on CarScope. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and tap the bell so you never miss our future reviews. Drop a comment below and tell us what you think of the new RX 350A. Is it the perfect balance of luxury and practicality, or do you wish Lexus had gone even sportier? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Until next time, drive safe, stay curious, and keep your scope on the road ahead.